Storm surge. Storm surge is actually the most dangerous part about a hurricane. Everyone thinks it's the rain or the wind, but really it's the storm surge, which again is why I live inland. But this means that water comes in at a much higher level. Okay, what's happening is, and this kind of happened in Tampa Bay. We could see it one year. I can't remember which year that was, but we could see it one year where the one side of the hurricane pulled all the water out of Tampa Bay, and people were walking on dry land. And then, well, the other side comes, and all of that water, wind get right onto the side. Right. That's the storm surge. So here's a nice little picture up to the side here. You got this gorgeous house. Oh, someone rich lives here. And you have your mean sea level, which is basically your normal sea level. And you have high tide and low tide, right? So this is high tide. Comes up to about here. Right, just past that little bump right there, right? Comes up a little bit higher than mean sea level. Well, during the storm surge, this is your high tide. See where it's hitting? This is your mean level, your mean sea level. High tide, mean sea. Well, what's all this? This is your storm surge. See your house? Bye-bye. If you go driving around, now, I live near Apollo Beach. I don't live in Apollo Beach. I can't afford that. But I live near Apollo Beach. And I was driving around Apollo Beach, driving down 41, coming in, so I just turned off of 41 to go east, and I see this sign, and I swear, one day, I am going to stop and take a picture of the sign. And it just said, storm surge, and I'm looking at it, and I'm going, that's really high. I mean, I'm inside of 41, right? There's a little bit of land, like a good bit of land in between 41 and the Gulf. And it says storm surge, and I'm looking at it going, that's got to be over 6 feet. I mean, that's got to be close to 7 feet there, if not 8. I'm just looking up at this sign going, oh my goodness. Yeah, so I bought a house that's further east. Yeah. So this is what storm surge can do. I don't think I really need to say anything here. This is other things that hurricanes can do. This is what you get a little bit more inland. Well, high winds can turn objects into missiles. Right? Can you see this tree here with this piece of cardboard, not even cardboard, it's plywood, in the middle of the tree? Right? Newsflash, the tree did not grow around the plywood. That would be pretty cool. And I'm sure that has happened. But that's not what happened in this case. In this case, the cardboard flew right through the tree as if the tree wasn't there. I don't know about you, but I'm going to stay inside because my body is not as hard as a tree. I've got a little bit of fat, and that makes it a little bit more fluffy than a tree. Oh, this is fun. High winds can also spawn tornadoes. Yay! Right, so we get hurricanes and tornadoes at the same time. Isn't that awesome? Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, also, please, and again, I shouldn't have to say this to you guys, but please, don't go for a walk and walk in standing water after a hurricane. Because what happens? Power lines are down, and power line could be down here, and you're way down the road, you have no idea, and then and you're right by you. Right? So don't go walking out after a hurricane. Just a suggestion. Oh, and this is a fun one too. Look at all those floating things of plywood. Professor, I think those are roofs of houses. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's fun. Flooding. Right, we're all familiar with flooding in Tampa. So hurricanes, which we get, can bring rains that cause flooding. They can bring tornadoes, and they can bring storm surge. Yay! Go Florida. Woohoo!